What's up, people? This is Gorilla Wi-Fi, and today we got Matthew, and then we have Isaiah. Yeah. And today we're going to be talking about random shit. Absolutely the most random stuff we can get.
Yeah, it's gonna be random as fuck.
Is that the most effective strategy? Is that what we're gonna do?
Right for right now.
Yeah, everything starts out a little bit shitty. We're gonna start a lot of shitty and work our way up. It's just
all right.
That's gonna go.
It's a good way to start our first podcast. You know, go straight from straight shit into good stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Right. For the record, I just kind of walked in. You know?
It's all right. You're part of it now.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
Alright, well, Hunter, I don't really know much about the news about Sony, so I'm going to kind of throw that to you.
From what I heard from the Sony thing, it sounds like they aren't doing E3 for 2019. And it just sounds like they're going to back out of the whole thing and just either make their own, like, I guess, convention, or just not do anything at all.
If they did nothing at all, they're going to lose a lot of money that way. When they that kind of seems like a stupid idea in the first place.
I don't know how that would work out, to be honest. They could just have short videos online or something on their YouTube of somebody playing said game or something that they plan on releasing. I can see them doing that, but then again, that can be very misleading to people because they're like, "Oh, this isn't live. I didn't see it with my own eyes, so this could be easily altered to."
Yeah, it's not like a huge event to get people hyped up, and you like.
Well, if they do anything like who was it? Blizzard?
Yeah.
Let's just not make it a mobile game.
Yeah, it seems really stupid to kind of separate themselves from everyone else.
Well, they have the money to do that, though. That's kind of like Microsoft. Microsoft could easily do it.
I'm so lost on this.
Why would Microsoft be able to do that, but not PlayStation?
No, I'm saying
winning.
Are they? I have no idea on that.
At least this gen, I'm pretty sure that they're winning just from exclusives.
Well, yeah, they had Spider-Man, God of War. They had a couple other ones, didn't they?
Yeah, but I can't remember any of them.
I can't remember because I don't play Sony. I don't play anything. I used to. I played PlayStation 3, but I didn't play. No, I played 4 too, didn't I?
I have no idea. Yeah, I wasn't that big on getting a PlayStation.
I wasn't either.
Xbox is cooler. God, get with it, people. You don't need exclusives. You just gotta be cool.
Yeah, you just gotta get an Xbox, man.
Yeah.
Have y'all been talking about cross-platform?
No.
No, I'm so lost on this right now.
No, we're talking about Sony put out a thing saying that they're not gonna do E3 2019.
Wow.
That they're just not gonna do it at all. Like nothing Sony will be there.
What? So what's gonna happen? Nothing? They're just gonna release games.
I believe so. I think that's their plan.
Another big thing about E3 is that when they announce stuff, usually they'll have stuff that you could play there, or they'll give you like a little bit of a taste of it. But if you just put like a video out online, people don't really get their hands on it on the showcase floor or anything like that. There's not a lot of people who can say that they played it or even know if it's any good until it comes out, and then if they buy it, then they're gonna regret buying it if it's bad. It's just like
they can They can always do the whole Fallout 76 thing. Give YouTubers the game and go, hey, say this game's awesome, but it's really shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Don't worry. The dragons are coming. NPCs are coming.
You just have to buy this other package in the game to have NPCs.
Oh yeah, you have to get the $200 version.
Oh god, we're dead.
Yeah, we died in Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, currently Hunter and Isaiah are playing Left 4 Dead during this because they hate America and.
What?
Left 4 Dead's life, man.
And gorillas.
And gorillas? What the?
Alright, so who came up with this gorilla thing?
Hunter.
No. Don't put it all on me, man.
It was a group effort with a third of the group not informed.
Oh,
Well, no, we showed Isaiah yesterday.
yeah, you showed me yesterday, but like,
Yeah, but
Why
it wasn't
gorilla?
like a group coming up with it type thing.
Do you want rights to this, Isaiah? Is this what this?
no,
Are you trying to?
no, it's not.
Are you trying to trademark? What's happening?
I'm just trying to figure out your thought process. Your
We could Zuckerberg it.
oh,
Oh Jesus! We can sell your information, Isaiah, for profit if you want.
my
Isaiah
information.
the movie.
Oh yes.
I'd pay good money to see it.
Just hide cameras in your house.
Oh, that's weird. You don't want that.
You don't want that? No.
No, because it's pretty boring.
Oh.
You're just gonna see me playing video games on my computer all day.
Oh, what's Isaiah doing
We
today?
could edit.
Oh,
We could
well,
edit that in post.
Yeah.
Man, I got Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. Oh my God, that shit's gonna be fucking amazing.
Thanksgiving's tomorrow.
Oh,
No. I'm just having an early one for my dad's side of the family.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
You said you're.
I'm so ready for it.
I ate at Cracker Barrel today. It's pretty good.
I'm not a huge fan of Cracker Barrel.
I don't like it either.
But I had their turkey fried steak, whatever.
Was it good?
It was the business. I tell you what.
Y'all didn't go to Asahi or anything?
Huh?
Y'all didn't go to Asahi?
Do I
That's
want
where I would have gone.
Asahi? That was random.
But that's really expensive.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If I'm eating there, it is very. 'Cause, you know, I'm a fat fuck, so.
I'm okay with a $25 meal. Just a basic entree.
I'm alright with food stamps.
If you even get that, you poor bitch.
Oh, whatever.
Oh no!
What?
I gotta turn.
Oh, somebody's gonna call.
Oh
This is-
god! No, I had someone try and Snapchat call me. Not trying to get into
Much
that
hate.
that person.
I hate it when I accidentally Snapchat or call someone.
Well,
I don't think I've ever had a call dealing with Snapchat, like, or through Snapchat.
I mean,
No new friends.
it's just like a regular phone call, except it's more laggy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anytime I'm on it, it's just always lag. Even if I'm like not on Wi-Fi, just using my my data, it's not good. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about
Yeah.
the Blizzard meltdown. You said something about it earlier, but we didn't really get into that. But I mean,
Yeah, Blizzard. That whole thing was great, man. I'm sorry.
I loved it.
I laughed my ass off when I saw that video. Is this some like late April Fool's joke or something that we're not getting? Or
I mean, could they just come out with it separately instead of just purely mobile?
well, I heard it was like I heard it's not even like Diablo. I heard they just literally took a game and just was like, oh, let's use this.
Use all the skins from Diablo.
Yeah.
Just call it Diablo.
Oh, really?
And infuse microtransactions into it and hope people
How the
love
fuck?
it.
That's a shame.
Yeah. They should have at least anticipated that people were going to be pissed about not having a PC release of any type of Diablo.
I think what they should do is port Diablo 2 on mobile. Oh.
I never played Diablo 2. Actually, not up until this year I hadn't played Diablo 3, but once I actually played Diablo 3, I got really, really into it.
See, I haven't played any of them.
They're fun as hell.
Are they?
The worst.
You said they're the worst?
You're the worst, Hunter, for not playing.
Oh, okay.
That might be the truth. But
It's a really good game. You're a big nerd.
you're a nerd.
Were you just more of a casual gamer to shooters than
Well,
strategy or anything like that? Or
well, you can't say that because I was literally downloading. What was it? Roller Coaster Tycoon, just a while ago.
yeah, you're a fucking nerd.
What a nerd.
Dude, I didn't pay for it. It was free, and I downloaded it, and I was like, "This game is trash."
On what, PC?
Yeah, it was like a really old version of it.
Oh.
Where did you find that?
It's Steam.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got that game, City Skyline. It's not bad. It's really hard.
Is it?
Well, to me at least, because I haven't really looked into how to play it. Just try to copy SimCity,
Wait, what game?
City Skyline. I think that's what it's
I like that. I don't know. I usually don't play those type of games unless they're on the phone, and then I get sick of them because I hate microtransactions. I can't play any game on phone anymore because of ads and pay.
They make you wait so long to build something.
So long.
It's ridiculous. That's how they get you with those microtransactions.
And it used to be great on the Android because they have that back button on them that you could just quickly get out of an ad. And you couldn't do that on like iPhones. You had to wait for that shit to be over. But they got smart. They're learning.
They prey on the impatient ones.
Me.
Like-
With Boom Beach, man. I spent like a good $100 in that game.
You spent $100?
love Boom Beach. I never put any money into any game like that.
Ugh. I will admit, I spent like $20 on Boom Beach when I started.
I just hate waiting for those kind of games. When they tell you it's like, yeah, you can upgrade your headquarters, but it's going to take 4 hours. What?
Right.
That's unrealistic as fuck.
Yeah.
It should be more like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Oh, just make it as fast as...
When life became just a giant loading screen, or when gaming became a giant loading screen, I think that's when I stopped playing mobile games. Just like, fuck it.
I was going to say, the whole life thing that you just said, is that like counting now still, or?
I meant gaming, not life. Life is a loading screen. Sometimes, not all the time.
No, unless you have an SSD. Ha ha ha.
Where are we going? We are definitely going the wrong way.
Don't know. I don't know.
Should we go to this alley, I think?
I have no idea. I've not played Left 4 Dead in a long time. And even when I did, I didn't really play the second one that much. I played the first one.
How dare.
I don't know why. I think I was just a poor kid at the time, and now I'm a poor man. Oh, feels great.
That's awesome.
I should be getting Left 4 Dead. Damn it, I was supposed to do that today.
Was it today or tomorrow that you were...
Well, I said yesterday that I was going to get it today. And I didn't.
And you didn't.
Yeah. I was supposed to go pick up money, but I didn't. I was playing RuneScape. I was in the grind.
What are you grinding in RuneScape right now?
Just my ranged attack. That's about it.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I have no idea when it comes to RuneScape.
I mean, how many, like, MMOs do you play?
Like, none.
Oh.
You ever play World of Warcraft?
Nope.
It's nothing like it.
I've never played World of Warcraft.
I've only played it once or twice at least. First time I started was when I found $40 on the ground, and I bought World of Warcraft.
You found
with it. Yeah, $40 on the ground.
Yeah. We should have been searching the block. Oh.
Thankfully, there was a Best Buy just down where I was heading to.
Oh, is that the Best Buy?
Yeah. I played.
Leprechaun? God damn.
Yeah.
I found the most money I've ever found somewhere was in the woods playing airsoft, and I found $60, and I was like, "Oh, that's mine now."
What'd you buy with it?
But the thing is, I asked people before I even took it. I was like, "Hey, I found $60 in the woods. Does this belong to anybody?" And somebody could have easily said, like, "Yeah, me," but everybody was just like, "Nah, it's not mine." And I was like, "All right, well, it's mine now."
You're hoping no one would say anything anyway.
Yeah.
The most
like,
I
"Nah, I
found
want
was
this."
like $1.
Yeah, that's because you're poor.
I mean,
And unfortunate.
It was like first grade.
First grade. Oh, you got no luck. Don't take him to this casinos.
Yeah.
Put everything on black.
Put $1 on black.
No, I lost. All right, guys, I'll be walking.
I missed that Molotov.
That was all the money I've been saving up. I don't really. What?
Give me that first aid, please. Thank God.
Oh, gee, where do you come from?
On? Like, gaming wise, I really haven't been hearing anything in.
Well, the only thing that I really hear about now is Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, I just hear about Easter eggs.
You know, Trevor's in it from GTA 5, and so is Michael.
Do they look like them, or?
Yeah, they look exactly like them, except for Trevor. Trevor kind of, you can't really tell, but when the voice comes through, you're like, yeah, that.
Yeah.
He was my favorite character in GTA 5.
Yeah, he was crazy as fuck. I always like starting up the game, and then he would just be off doing something.
It's something crazy as shit, or wake up like
It's
out in the middle of the fucking desert.
Yeah. Or coming out of like a trailer, some dude like yelling at you for fucking his wife. Something like that.
She's just a crack whore.
God, I stopped playing GTA a long time ago because I couldn't keep up with all the money that you had to earn in online and how toxic it got instantly day one.
Online? When you play online? Dude, you just gotta find the servers with a hacker on there.
It was like as soon as people were able to buy a tank, it was over.
He's got a tank up.
Yep. And then it just got worse from there. Where it's like, oh yeah, now you gotta have a flying motorcycle with missiles. Good.
You didn't have like
who doesn't like flying motorcycles with missiles, man?
I mean, it's the best. But if you're trying to start off as a new player, then you're just fucked. Although there were a lot of cheats and online trying to do like missions and getting a lot of money, and I did that a lot.
I remember doing the submarine one all the time, but that wasn't even online. That was the main mission.
The submarine one.
Yeah, there was a mission where if you got in a submarine, you could go and find this abandoned ship, and it had like a shit ton of money.
What?
Yeah.
I remember being in a submarine, but I think all I remember was people saying that they saw like UFOs and stuff in the water.
Well, they see UFOs in Red Dead Redemption. That shit's cool.
That's cool. That made me want to play it, but I don't want to get sucked into it.
Oh, you're gonna get sucked into it.
Yeah. It's like once you start it, you're not putting it down, especially because the tutorial's like 8 hours long.
what?
You cut out.
Oh. The Red Dead tutorial is like 8 hours long, so if you're gonna get sucked into it, then it's just gonna grab you once you start, and you're not gonna be able to stop.
Well, that's the whole point of the game, right?
I mean, but you don't have to make a tutorial that long, like just before the opening. Or like,
Yeah, you might cut it out again.
it's cutting out again? That's lame.
Yeah, man, you suck.
I don't suck. You suck. See, we're already falling apart. Except it's just me, I'm falling apart.
You need another microphone, man. Get the Audio Technica.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think it's using Discord because it's happening with you guys too, and it's been happening throughout this whole thing where it's just like straight robots. I hate Discord because of this. It sucks on PC.
As compared to what?
On mobile.
Where?
Mobile, it's fine. But it just, it drains all your, all the internet. It just, or all the connection. It just sucks it all down.
I don't know. Mine's okay. At least I think so.
I don't know. I can't really tell.
Like right where it says voice connected, there's connection info. And it'll tell you like what you're doing.
Well, right now I'm shooting zombies in the face with Left 4 Dead. When are they gonna make an awesome zombie game?
What do you mean an awesome zombie game? There are lots of awesome zombie games.
Like what?
Black Ops Zombies.
Oh, come on. That's Treyarch. Of course their zombies is gonna be good, but I'm talking about like legit zombie survival game.
Yeah. Like how when Fortnite started, Nate bought the actual $30 version that came out.
Did he really?
Yeah, and I had his license transfer, so we were playing a bit of it. we played the shit out of it, and then yeah, it ended up never paying off putting all those hours into it. Like it was progressing so slowly.
In Fortnite?
Yeah. Like it was just.
Was it even fun, or was it just repetitive?
It was really repetitive. Like you at the beginning, you just kind of had to gather materials by breaking stuff down, building a fort around this. I don't even remember what it was. It attracted zombies. It was supposed to do something. It was supposed to get rid of the toxic air. I'm pretty sure. And you just had to defend. It was kind of like gather materials, build your fort, defend. And you just did that over and over and over again. But the further you got in, you would just get better materials to build with. But it really wasn't that much fun. The only thing that was fun about it was opening the piñatas.
Because it had so much shit in it?
Yeah, it was just, you just open piñatas to get better loot to use in the game. It was just kind of fun to hit it with a bat and see what you got. But that's any loot box, I guess, type system where you open and you're like, oh, I got something great. Yeah, let me pay more money. So I can get that great feeling back, that gambling feeling. And then they got the free version, and then it became like what? Wasn't it just announced to be like, it's gonna be Game of the Year now?
It better not be Game of the Year.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure I just saw something on that where it beat God of War.
Ow!
Well, just from how many players are playing it? How many kids are fucking playing Fortnite? I can't stand it. I can't stand Fortnite.
I suck at it, so.
Fortnite beats out Red Dead for Golden Joysticks Game of the Year. Yeah. Yep.
That's such a shame. Like the games that deserve Game of the Year and stuff get taken out by a goddamn kids game.
It's not a kids game. It's not a kids game.
But there's just nothing to it. I really don't think that any type of Battlegrounds type game, or Battle Royale, not Battlegrounds. I'm thinking of
Battle Royale.
Yeah, Battle Royale should be Game of the Year because there's really nothing to it.
You just find stuff.
It's just
you find stuff and survive.
It's just kind of like, yeah. That's kind of like saying a COD game back in the day, like an old Modern Warfare would win just for having a badass team deathmatch. Like it's just a multiplayer. Just it's not good. I feel like single player is what really makes a game. I guess it could be by how much hours you put into it. But I don't know. I like story more than multiplayer. It's fun,
Same.
but it's not the same as the first time you play a game and it's just badass.
What was your very first game that you were just like, man, this shit's fucking dope?
Halo Reach.
Halo Reach.
It had to be Halo 3 because I finally, that was the first game I actually played multiplayer on.
Okay.
And I was really into it. But I had Halo 3 ODST, but it came with the Halo 3 multiplayer, so I played the shit out of it. Mostly that because of couch co-op too, which is something you don't see a lot at all anymore, is couch co-op.
Well, yeah, because basically everybody has internet now.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying just even if you just want to hang out with someone at their house and you want to play a game that's called like split screen, like no one really does that.
That's true.
Even Halo took it out of their franchise. They took out split screen. That was the stupidest thing they could have ever done. That is what made their games. At least
I'd have to say my game has to be Gears of War. Just because of the third person, or it's not even really third person, it's just over the shoulder gameplay. Man, I fucking fell in love with that game.
Yeah, I definitely, I never played well, I did later on play the first one, but the first one I played was the second one, and I loved the second one. The second one was amazing.
The second one was good. I just like it because of the storyline too.
Yeah, the story was cool. The one thing I kind of hated about that over-the-shoulder third person was that if someone was right next to you, you were kind of like fucked to quickly turn around and get them.
Yeah.
Although I think I was stupid because I probably could just turned up the sensitivity. Could you in those in like?
I think you could.
Couple?
I'm pretty sure you could have.
Man, remember when pause screens was just like continue, load, save, quit?
Yeah, they were simple as shit.
They were so simple. Oh.
Oh no,
Continue.
Isaiah.
What's up?
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I was stuck. What about you, Isaiah? What was your first game that will always have a place in your heart, man?
I don't know. Something I've always played, I guess. Garry's Mod. Garry's Mod is something I spent over 400 hours I played. And that was one of the few games I played on my PC when I was around 9 or 10 years old.
Damn.
I've never played Garry's Mod, but I've seen so many people say it's so fun to mess with and stuff.
Yes.
It was like a game that had so many other games within it, you know? Because people modded the game to have like different game modes. Prop hunt, hide and seek. They had like some Warcraft 3 type deal going on, like strategy game.
Oh. Yeah.
Played Boat Wars.
The only mod I really watched of that was Prop Hunt. I think. Maybe a couple others, but I don't really remember. Cause Prop Hunt seems so so much fun, just to fuck around with your friends.
Didn't they put that in the World War II?
Yeah.
The Call of Duty World War II game?
Yeah, they did.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I'm almost positive they did.
It was pretty fun.
I wonder if people still play that game.
No one plays that game.
You don't think so? Isaiah, you're alive, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
At this point, after a Call of Duty has past its year cycle when the new one's coming out, everyone just leaves the old one. There's maybe like 1,000 or 2 that stay. It depends on how good it is, but I don't know, like the last 4 or 5 have been crap.
Oh.
The last 4 or 5?
Like Call of Duties?
What were the last 5 that came out?
I would say not Black Ops 3, but definitely like Advanced Warfare.
Oh yeah, Advanced Warfare.
Any of the warfares that came out in the past couple of years have been garbage.
Total ass.
Yeah.
I was never really a Call of Duty fan. Did play games like Witcher 2 and 3.
Witcher 3 was awesome. I didn't even finish that game.
I couldn't get into Witcher 3 because it's like Red Dead for me, where I don't want to put in 1,000,000 hours into a game anymore.
What? It's nothing like Red Dead.
I mean, but isn't it though?
I don't think it is. I think it's more closer to Skyrim than anything.
What?
Where you just literally have to grind out bullshit.
You have to grind in Witcher?
Grind in Witcher? Not really. You just do a lot of quests. Do a lot of hunting.
Yeah, maybe grinding was the right, but
Well, that would be kind of like the new Red Dead then, when it comes to like all the side stuff, all the side quests and stuff that you can do, and all the hunting that you gotta do now.
It was more in depth in terms of RPG characteristics.
Yeah.
Like the use of alchemy, potions, and spells, weaknesses, and incorporating resistances. You know, things like that.
the game just took a lot of time.
Yeah, have you seen the picture of the developer? His face, as every Witcher series goes on, his face gets like more messed up and like crazy. He looks more crazy.
No, I haven't seen that.
I'd have to pull it up. Hold on.
I didn't get that far in 3. I got to like where you had to kill that first, that flying beast or whatever it was. Was it a griffin that you had to kill? I don't remember.
You didn't get past that?
No, I did get past that. I killed it, and that was about it. I stopped, and then for some reason I never continued. I don't know why I didn't continue.
Oh, here it is. On the Discord chat.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Oh my god. Look at him at Witcher 3. Holy shit. You see that shit, Matt?
Oh my god.
That shit's ugh. Like Witcher 1 and 2, you're like, all right, yeah, you can tell the game's taking a toll on him in Witcher 2. Witcher 3, it's like he did coke and was just like, oh fuck, I forgot I had an interview today. Shit.
We just need more details in this game. More.
What the hell's basic hygiene?
Yeah, but I can't wait for Cyberpunk, which is gonna be their new game.
I haven't heard anything about that game.
It's
like I haven't looked into it.
It's supposed to be like a cyberpunk first-person shooter RPG. I think. I'm not sure.
I don't know if it.
I have to look up I haven't looked up the gameplay yet.
I did see a little bit of the gameplay video when they revealed it, but I really haven't heard anything since then. I think people were ragging on it at the time because they thought it was going to be more of an RPG than I think. I really can't remember what type of game it's supposed to be.
Right.
I think it's just you're on a linear path, but you do have some choices, and it affects some, but not much. I don't remember. I could be wrong about that.
Like they reduced the dialogue influence,
or
like
just,
a Telltale game.
Just paths you take. It affects very minimal things story-wise, but you still get to the same place.
I got you.
Well, that's boring.
It's just some detail. I could be absolutely wrong about that. I haven't heard anything about that.
Aren't they still? They're still developing the game, so there's really not too much you can, I guess,
really say about it.
You could say your first thoughts, but it's not like an opinion you should hold forever.
Yeah.
For a game that hasn't even come out yet, you know what I'm saying? First impressions, let's just keep it at that.
Well, Fallout 76, no idea when it comes.
Diablo.
We're going the opposite direction, guys.
We keep in my first impressions with that.
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
Although, when Diablo Immortal, when it was announced, like, I think when it was live, I actually was looking at my phone. I wasn't even watching the stream, and I saw that in early access that it was there, and I was like, oh, a Diablo game on my phone. And I was excited about it, and then I watched the video. I was like, oh, it's not gonna be on PC. Nothing that's gonna be on PC. They fucked up.
That's for sure.
Oh, when I just love how the dude like backlashed on the people who were asking the questions.
Yeah. Do y'all have a phone?
Yeah. Do you guys not have phones? Oh.
Did they get pretty salty or something?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's like, who is it?
I feel like anybody would.
Battlefield 5?
They would act that way if anyone did that. All the salty questions, they would. I would definitely backlash at them if that happened.
Understandable.
I can't be standing on the stage being asked salty questions and then not be pissed about it. Live in front of the world. You're put on the spot. You gotta say something. But he was definitely calm about it for like I think the first minute or two of it, where they were asking those questions, and then he finally was like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah, but I just look at it in the fan standpoint of Diablo. I'm not that big of I've never played Diablo, nor do I know anything about it. But the people that play it seem pretty goddamn passionate about that game.
Well, yeah, it's like the same as Fallout.
So
it's just the game's history is so long that if you're gonna piss off the fans, they're gonna backlash really bad at you.
I mean, I never played Fallout. I think I played whichever one had the DLC for what was it? For Point Lookout? I think that's what it was.
3.
Was that it? That's the one I played. I literally bought that game. I played a little bit of it, and then I bought the DLC for Point Lookout. And I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. But then I didn't play Fallout 4, so.
You didn't play Fallout 4?
No.
I didn't really care much for the building aspect, but the rest of it was really good.
Apparently they brought the building thing back in Fallout, so.
Why? But that's an online thing.
Well, I thought Fallout 76 was all on.
Yeah.
Well, then why wouldn't they bring that back?
Well, how could you bring that back if there would just be a bunch of built shit everywhere by players?
The hell if I know.
I don't know. It'd be weird if they put that back in, because
Well-
I'm just trying to think of how they would do it to where if you would only see things that you've built or
Well, if they did things that people built in that game too, you know how long that would take,
I feel
like,
the whole
for the map to load in?
yeah, just be a giant map of like a giant jungle gym of scrap. I don't know.
I don't. Just the people that I've watched review it on YouTube, and they're like, "Yeah, this is Fallout 76. It's straight shit."
Maybe it's the vaults themselves that you can customize.
Yeah, but I don't know. And if you
And then everyone just kind of sees their own thing. Unless you're in a group. I'd have to look into that. I don't know. I
how
kind
many
of still
how
want
many
to
people
play.
are you allowed to play? Like be in a group in the game? Is it just like 2-player
I think
online co-op thing, or? All right. Hold on, Isaiah. I'm gonna go grab me a glass of tea. I'll be right back.
All right.
Alright. I like how he
So I,
didn't say Matt there. Don't need my confirmation. That's okay.
I guess it's because I'm playing Left 4 Dead. And
Oh. Right, because old Valve game's more important.
yeah. I'm looking at this ad. There's a triple breakfast stack from McDonald's. Ooh. Triple sausage, egg, and cheese.
Is it a McGriddle or?
Hold on. Let me check.
Oh, if it's a McGriddle, that's like one of the things that I actually like about McDonald's is the McGriddle.
Triple breakfast stacks McGriddles.
Oh my god.
It's a thing.
I don't care who you are. If you don't like a McGriddle, then you can fuck off.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna go grab me some McGriddles. That's what I'm gonna do.
Pancake sandwich. Get over it.
It's the best. And triple breakfast stack biscuits. Oh. Yeah, I'm hungry right now. It's 9:13 right now. PM. That's all I'm thinking about. Forget this Left 4 Dead. I just want to get some McDonald's.
Forget all this. Let's go to McDonald's.
It's just what I want, man. I'll get fat. Why not?
Get fat. I don't care. I really haven't bought that many games recently to have like an opinion on any of the new ones that have come out. I played a little bit of the new Black Ops with Hunter, but I was like almost blackout drunk when it happened.
Oh man.
I don't remember much.
I sometimes buy games before I even read all the reviews about them, and then I end up hating them.
Oh fuck!
That's such a bad idea.
Yeah, I stopped doing it recently, but
Oh shit!
I've done it. Like early access games as well. I was like, man, why?
What's a bad idea?
Just buying games without reading every reviews. Just reading like first one or second. It's like, alright, let's try it.
I'm not gonna lie. I did that with when I first bought Rainbow Six for Xbox.
Yes.
I was just like, oh, this, yeah. I was like, oh, this game, bloop. And now I never regret it. So, because the game's fucking awesome.
That's what I do on the App Store. I'll be like, oh, this app looks cool, and then I'll buy it, and then I'll never play it. Like, why am I doing?
Why is this even on my phone right now?
Yeah.
What happened to Fruit Ninja? Playing on an iPod Touch.
I never did play that.
I only played a little bit in like 8th grade. But that was about it. I wasn't very big on mobile games that much, unless it was like really popular with everyone.
What else?
Like Boom Beach. That was like you guys were talking about. That was one that I was really into. God, I feel
I only downloaded that game because a guy at work told me to.
I was a fan of Clash of Clans at the time, and I was like, all right, I'll play this new thing that they did.
I never did play Clash of Clans either.
What?
Although I would get pissed at Clash of Clans because I would always have it set up the best way possible, like the fortress that I had, and then I would always get attacked and I would always lose. It would piss me off, and I would put so much time and effort into making it the best ever, and it would always fail. I think I stopped playing it because of that. I just kept getting pissed of losing everything I had. All my gold and whatever the purple tiers were. What was it, elixir?
That I don't know, because I didn't play that game.
Well, didn't Boom Beach have the same like money system where it was gold and then whatever that
I think it was diamond.
was it?
Yeah.
When are video games gonna make good movies?
Like what? Didn't they try to make a Halo movie or something like that?
There were a couple things that Halo did. I don't think any of them were bad. There was one a long time ago where it was a couple different short stories that were all animated, but they were animated in their own different like different artists, I think, but they were all really dope. And then they did something with Master Chief for Halo 4. And that one, I don't think that one was that bad either, but it was kind of boring.
Yo, the McDonald's app is pretty slick.
He's still on McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
Well, they got the triple stack McGriddles, Hunter.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I don't think I want that.
Anytime there's something that McDonald's like, you should go out and get this, or really any restaurant in this area, I'll see a commercial and just be like, yeah, go get this. I'll be like, yeah, that looks delicious. I'll go and get that. And then the stores down here just never have them. It's like, no, it's only some store or some restaurants that have them. Okay, but why don't we ever have them? I want my Szechuan sauce still.
Oh, Jesus.
You just like gave them all away to like the first people who were like, yeah, just give me them all. Give me the max amount you can. And they were all gone. I was sad.
Didn't they bring back a sauce because of Rick and Morty?
Yeah, Szechuan sauce.
Is that what that was called?
Yeah. Although, I think there were a bunch of sauces that were for Disney movies back in the day that they did. I don't even think the Mulan one was the best. I can't remember what movie it was.
Wait, they did a Milan one?
Yeah, that's what the Szechuan sauce was from. Was from Mulan.
Huh. I did not know that.
Yeah. I didn't know about it either because I don't know, I was young as fuck when Milan came out. I don't even remember much about Milan.
Milan was dope as shit.
Who's the dragon? Was it Eddie Murphy that was the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
I remember bits and pieces of it, but I don't remember the whole thing. Or even half or a quarter of the whole thing.
I remember the one thing he said as being the dragon. It was fuck, what was it? Oh. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on everybody.
That's vaguely ringing a bell.
And I remember the like little singing and some singing part, but other than that, it's vague. Yeah, have you been seeing the bullshit that's going on about Stan Lee?
What do you mean?
The women that are coming out saying he sexually assaulted them.
What?
Yep.
I heard about the thing about Bill Mayer saying something bad about him. I didn't look into that at all, but I saw the headline. I just don't like. As far as I know, he said something about comic books not being relevant or something to that degree.
Oh my god, they're not supposed to be fucking relevant.
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait.
Like, they're not supposed to be relevant to, like, everything that's happening right then and now. You know?
Yeah, they were... When they were made, they were more relevant about what was going on in that time period. Or when they started, like, the Cold War and all. Or any of that shit, like, any wars that were going on that had to do...
Wait, so he's saying that the comic books back then aren't relevant today, right?
I don't know if he was saying that they weren't relevant today as just not relevant at all. I don't know. But either way, that's still not true at all. Compared to, like, how many people, like, fell in love with that shit. And what's become of all that because of it.
Yeah, ain't that true?
It's such a big part of entertainment. Not just movies, just like how many different types of comics have come out since then because of all the original
of what he did.
Batman and Superman, Spider-Man, all that shit. Like, I don't know, that just seems like a really dumb thing to say. Even if it is just comical for that type of nightly show or anything like that. Still.
Bill Maher ain't comic.
I mean,
motherfuckers.
there's like a line between when you can say things and when you can't. That's definitely too soon to be saying anything like that.
You know what they want though, right?
What?
Like, people are signing petition to get like Ryan Reynolds to do Stanley parts in movies.
What? Why?
To dress up as Deadpool, put glasses on, and like have a wig that's kind of like him.
Oh. Well, he's definitely gonna be in like the next like 3 or 4 movies. He has to be.
My friend Greg told me he had 15 done.
Oh. Wow. They're definitely gonna have like a Comic-Con type thing, hologram. Hollywood,
Oh, yeah.
Stanley, you know they're gonna have that like Comic-Con.
Oh god, yeah.
If anyone would be hologram, it'd be him with all the things that like he's inspired and all that. I don't.
It's just how you gonna knock a man dead?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on that. That's just really stupid.
What, like, what's it gonna do for you?
What does that prove? Yeah. What?
Probably nothing. You know. Oh, let's make this bullshit lie up and see where it gets us. Maybe it'll get us popular for like 15 seconds because the guy's dead.
Who's dead?
Stan.
Oh, Sway Lee. Rest in peace.
Well, did you hear they fired Mark Ruffalo?
I thought that was like a joke they were doing, that the directors were telling everyone that they fired him because he spoiled.
No.
Did
Fucking
he actually get fired?
Yeah. Well, at least the article that I read about it said, like, it is legit, like, he got fired.
I definitely did read something. I thought it was just a joke that the two directors were telling everyone that he was fired because he, like, just as a joke, like they were even telling their barber or bartender, or they were telling everyone that just because he kept blowing his mouth, but it was just a joke. Like, he's not actually fired.
Last I checked, it wasn't, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's the whole motto of the podcast is
I could be wrong.
take everything we say with a grain of salt.
So is that what we're doing? We're trying to
We're making observations.
lay down facts.
This is a hypothesis podcast. We don't have any solid proof yet, but
Ain't that the fucking truth?
we got the fire down.
Isaiah, could you pull that up? Can you pull that up real quick?
Yeah, hold on.
We got
Right there.
We got the graphic. Right.
Oops.
Let's go. No, we've been going for about an hour now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't realize time was gonna fly that fast.
I think we should wrap it up right here.
Yeah, I was pretty good.
Alright.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to Gorilla Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get to.
MeUndies. You gotta get a pair of MeUndies.
We need to get
yeah.
sponsored by MeUndies.
Isaiah's top recommendation today is MeUndies.
Yes. We're not sponsored yet.
Yeah.
We will be.
Or Game of Thrones, MeUndies. Okay? So